Recording in progress.
Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're just doing a little education on launching your business in the first 10 days. So ideally between day 5 and day 7 are the best days to launch, because people will buy once they are on your Zoom and they're actually at your event, they will likely buy that day. They will buy that same day or within a couple days. And so then that will help you get to 1,000 points. And 1,000 points is what gets you the consultant bonus. So 1,000 points, your pack that you bought is 250, actually 300 points. It's 250 for ULT, and it's 50 points for becoming a brand partner. Okay, so it's 50 points for becoming a brand partner. So it's a total of 300 points. Your package plus your becoming a brand partner is 300 points. And I'm just coming back here for a second because I want to undo this. Okay, here we go. I want you to be able to see me. So, so this is basically what you're going to be sending people. You can use these that already exist, or we can use the same words and we can actually create it for you a little bit differently. So here's one. This is the exact same wording, but just a different color. So we can create it for you, but this is generally, oh my gosh. But this is generally what it's going to say. Now, the cool thing is we also have the text. See how it says text for flyer or caption right here? We're going to open that, and here's the text. So I can actually click, I can either do it there, or I can click this upper right hand, that share button, and then I can copy it. So now I've got all this copied to this is already copied. Okay. So now I'm going to go over here to Canva, and let's say I want to just do a whole new flyer. Let's say I want to use a template. I'm just going to say, let me see. Let's just try raw vegan. Let's just see what they come up with. Because you have a raw vegan restaurant. Oops. Let's look inside templates. All right. So basically, they have this template, right? I like to do vertical. I don't like to do squares, because I feel like if you do a square, you could, because, then you can actually put it in, Instagram. And I mean, you could put it like in a post, like a square post. So I don't really like the examples I have. So I might just create my own template. And so if I wanted to create my own template, I'm going to click the plus button. And I'm just going to do a custom size. Let's say I'm going to choose your story. And then that's going to give me the size. It's going to give me a bunch of templates that are like the size that I like, right? So I can use any of these. Let's say I wanted to do, Roger, do any of these? Do you like the grass? I'm thinking like what might work for your restaurant. Or we could do, you have orange in your restaurant, so maybe like this one right here in the middle.
Well, it's not for my restaurant so much, or my, the cafe. It's just for my own personal page, I guess, is where we would be posting it, on my Facebook page.
And mostly, you'd be posting it, but you'd mostly be sending this out to all your friends.
Right. So it's not so much for the cafe, which would be like a different aesthetic than what I am prone to. Just since you're asking me, I just tend to like not care for this aesthetic of Canva and these pre-made things. So that's just my own personal thing that I don't need to share, but it's just, I'm just kind of like that. But
I'm just going to do something neutral then. I'm just going to pick
neutral.
What color background do you want? White? Do you want any color?
No, I'm open to any colors. Yeah, might as well not do white, or else it just looks like I just typed it. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't have a good. I guess I don't have a strong opinion. But that's nice. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't know what just happened here, but it's trying to crop it. I'm gonna select this text that already exists, and I'm just gonna paste here. There. Now that's there, right? And I can actually use this font. I could say, what day we have it? Sunday? Sunday. And we can change the font later. But this has already got like several different things. Okay. So here, I'm gonna just erase this because this thing right here is in my way. I'm just gonna delete that. But I'm gonna take that. I love how easy I can just move things around. Like this is so easy. I can just take a text box, move it around. I can erase this where it says, let me make this larger. I can like actually make it larger and look at it better. I'm just gonna delete that. So I can actually take this part and I could put that there and it'll be in that font, right? I'm using this subheader graphic that already exists. So I can just take that and move it down, right? So I can go Sunday. I'm gonna actually make this a little bit smaller. I'm gonna grab that handle on the right so I can actually have a little bit more. Sunday, invitation to a group health reset. Now you can change this to it doesn't have to say group health, it could just say group reset. It could just say health reset, invitation to a health reset. Okay, and so now I'm gonna take this and move it up. Right, it says RSVP for Rachel's address. You don't need to RSVP, but this is going to be via Zoom, so RSVP for link. Right, so this is like super generic, super easy. We could put a background in there if we want to. So right here, there's two options, RSVP for directions. I'm just going to get rid of this. And I'm going to, instead of we're just going to bring that up. Free community event. Do you want to say free virtual event, free community event? So, and we'll put RSVP for Zoom. There. So now we've got this. I can make this bigger if I want. So it just has like, takes up more real estate. Okay. And we don't have the time on here. What time on Sunday?
5.
Okay. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever works for you. I think we decided 5 though. Yeah.
Okay, so 5 p.m. PST.
Yeah, I already made one post about it saying 5.
Okay, cool. So don't rely on posting because you don't build as much value when you're just sharing it out to the public. It's much better. You want to actually extend this to specific people. You could go into your DMs and send it to people you know there. But I'm
planning to, yeah.
I would either leave like a little voicemail message or I would say, or a little text message, either way.
Okay.
So how do you like this? How does this work for you?
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there.
I tend to what I want to do in my direct messages is actually just write, or I'm open to voice messages too. Except just I know sometimes how I react especially in the past to voice messages, like, oh, now I got to listen to this thing. But so sometimes I prefer text myself. I think that I'm actually changing that mindset, and I actually am learning to really love to hear people's voices. So I'm really open. I think it's better. I feel more inclined to spend more time and actually say, hi, make it more personalized for each person that I send it to. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah.
Rather than just copy pasting a flyer to send. So that's just me though. I'm not trying to be contrary.
Yeah. No, it's a good conversation. Everyone's different, right? And so we're just creating something that's going to work for you. So you got to feel comfortable doing it or you won't do it. It's got to feel authentic to you or you're not going to do it, right?
Right. Yeah.
So there you go. Upgrade your health. And it's definitely giving a time frame, 30, 60, 90 days. So they know they're coming expecting something. Like this is going to be some kind of program, protocol, something they're going to teach us something here. All right. Now, if I wanted to, I could change the background just because we're teaching people how to use Canva. I could actually just keep this as a, I could go here. Let's see, hold on. I can actually duplicate this. Hold on a second. There. Okay, I can actually click duplicate. And then I can actually change out the background. That way I don't lose what I've created, but I can have like a version of it. So I might want to create a background of, I don't know, this flower, for instance, right? So I could take this flower and if I wanted to, and just like have a background that sort of has some color to it. And then I could just go transparency. Oh, see, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to actually put it in the background. Hold on. Position. I click position on the bottom. I'm going to click to back. And so now it's in the back. And I'm also going to change the transparency because it's like completely competing with the words. Like I can't even see those words. So I might have that super faded. So that way there's just like this subtle feeling that there's something in the background. Okay. So that's just like a quick little Canva demonstration. So you can see what's possible and how easy it is to work in this format. And then I'll just click download. And then it's going to download to my phone. It'll be in my photos and then I can text it to you and then text it to your friends like that. Sometimes it's helpful to kind of break things up and have like a little, sometimes it's helpful to do a little, oh, what happened there? I'm going to click whatever I did. I can redo and I can undo. Here, I can now duplicate that. And so now that's an option. And so now I'm going to add something called an element. So I'm going to click elements and I'm going to grab this square. I'm just going to grab this square and I'm going to make this square the size of the text. All right, just so that it has a little background. I'm going to move this over a little bit right there. And now I'm going to push that to the back. I'm going to position that backwards so it's behind the text. And then I might actually change the color. I'm going to click color and I'm going to change that to white. And then maybe I want to change the transparency so it's not super white. So I'm going to click transparency and then I'm going to like just lighten that up just a little bit. So there, now I've like actually kind of highlighted this area, and which also makes this part down below stand out. It makes the below and above stand out a little bit more because they're separated. So now you can see free community event stands out a little bit better at the bottom now. Okay, so like that. So there's another option. So I'll send you all these in case you want to use any of those. But hopefully that was helpful. Is that helpful for anybody? Now, just so you know, if you're creating your own launch event, I do this for you. Roger likes to play with graphics. He likes to have fun. So he can do his own if he doesn't want to use mine. But I will create whatever you want, or you can use what already exists in the templates. You can use what's already there inside the Boards app. It's totally fine to just use this. It already exists. You don't have to think about it. You can just send this out to your people. You can choose. They say the exact same thing. Okay, these say the exact same thing. If you want to do a business launch and you want to invite people to join the business, you can use this as a generic flyer. And I can change the time and date on this. So this is business for health and sustainability. Lead with integrity, organic, sustainable, regenerative, economic freedom, plastic-free commitment, nutrition and environmental education, ethical community. So if you want to invite people to the business, I highly recommend this. And if anybody would like to, just let me know and we'll do that. And so I'm curious, Lisa, how does this sound? You know, do these flyers appeal to you? Would love to hear your voice since we're going to start with helping you have a launch event. You're muted, just so you know. There you go.
It's beautiful. And I, have a background in design and I would love to do this stuff, but I am really like right from the beginning, I was like, yeah, I need to be like, I am familiar with Canva. I tried this several times, but never could do it, never could figure it out,
Mhm.
because I don't have the tech skills.
Yeah. So this
Just
is more about my question to you is less about Canva and more about, do you feel comfortable sending this out to friends, just one of these that already exist?
absolutely. I mean,
Okay,
I
beautiful.
also prefer to, because for me, it's all about the energy, and I like to customize things and personalize things as well, because I want to set the intention and I want to put that out for every time I click and send it, so that it, because I know that it's felt on the other end, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
in a perfect world, but this is
Yeah.
like, this is where I'm at right now. So,
Yeah.
yes.
And once you're rocking and rolling with the business and you've got some people in you and you can like
Time.
maybe like lower some of the other things that you're doing, then you can
Yeah.
start getting creative and doing what you want to be doing.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah.
so you could also look at these. These are some other graphics. Like I don't, like I have somebody in Florida is like, oh, this is perfect. So she used this one. I mean, these templates already exist, so I don't even have to, they're just plug and play. So you could actually literally even choose, um, one of these. This was like a business forward event. Here's one calling all creatives and regenerative entrepreneurs. We could also change this to the text of just the health reset, depending on what you feel comfortable inviting people to. Now, obviously, inviting brand partners in is going to be the quickest way to grow your business. But, some people feel more comfortable leading with health. Some people feel more comfortable leading with the business. Tyne always leads and only leads with the business. She only invites people to the business. That's like her entire focus. And so her first two people she signed up were brand partners. Um, and one of them does real estate, and the other one is a regenerative health practitioner. So, and she met them both online, just randomly in groups. So yeah, it's totally up to you. But this is just a look right here. This particular flyer, for example, is just a look. And then I could make it either leading with the health or the business if you liked this look. So if you want to choose one of these flyers or use the ones that already exist that are kind of done for you, you can do that. Or I can also change these if you like, if you want me to change the font or anything like that.
I mean, that one's fine. It's,
Okay.
but even what you were just saying about different ways to grow your business, one only does this, like, I don't even know anything. Like, there's so much, I know nothing. I need
Yeah.
everything.
And so just so you know, the first 10 days is literally just all you're doing is inviting people to an event, and then Kat and I are going to be doing the presentation for you.
Okay.
So we're just inviting people to learn about this and saying, hey, and so let me go ahead into the script. So I'll give you an example. Here's a script that you can send out with people. There's a couple different examples. I'm just going to go ahead and read them. Hey, Nancy, I hope you're well. I wanted to let you know that I'm starting an online health and wellness business, and I'm having a virtual grand opening via Zoom. I wanted to invite you to come join me. Maybe there will be something that can help you, or maybe something for someone you know who you could refer to me. Either way, I would love to support you and would love your support. It would mean a lot to have you on that. It would mean a lot to me to have you there. You can always make it your own. This is just like a launching point, right? You could also add on, there will be nutritionists educating us and two friends with incredible health transformation stories. If it's relevant, you can say one recovered completely from Hashimoto's, anemia, and adrenal fatigue, plus lost 25 pounds, and now she's a fitness champion. So like, for example, if you want to use my story, right? Or you could use Kat's story. My friend had like really intense eczema and psoriasis, and she has like been healing her body. It's incredible, her transformation, and she'll be sharing her story and how she did it. So like that, you could like add in a couple stories in your text. Or here's a different one. Hi, Sheila. I'm reaching out to invite you to this health and wellness group reset I'm hosting for summer. I've seen so many people benefit, including myself, with more energy, deeper sleep, improved digestion, and even recovery from autoimmune issues. Since you're so into health or been struggling with X, I thought you might want to check this out and join my virtual healthy happy hour to find what it's all about. Would you like to learn more? So these are two different approaches. Even the second one could be two different approaches. If yes, then only when they say yes, then you send them the date and time. Except that if it's on the flyer, then it's already on the flyer. But if they're interested, then I send them the date and time, or an Eventbrite registration or a Zoom link registration for us, because we're just going to do it simple. We're just going to do date time and Zoom link.
Rachel, can I ask a quick question?
Hang on, let me finish. And then if they say no, then you can send them the replay. You're like, okay, no problem. Would you like me to send you the replay? Would you like the replay? Just ask them. And then you have either people who are RSVP'd to come, or you have them RSVP'd for the replay. Go ahead, Roger.
Oh, do you think for Sunday it will just be you and I?
If we can have a few other people, sorry, this is weird. I don't know what that's happening here. If you and I, sorry, I'm all like trying to get back here. It can be just you and I, or if you want to invite it and open up to the team, then you can have more stories.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to open it up, and maybe Lisa can invite too, and we could have like a little bit more, I don't know if you'd be available for that, Lisa, but I'm just throwing that out there.
When? I don't even know when.
Oh, I just realized you're on the East Coast, so it might be late your time, but it's Sunday evening. So it's Sunday, 5 o'clock our time. It would be 8 o'clock your time.
Yeah, that could be challenging.
Yeah.
And I'm also dealing with some health issues, and that would be like after a 10-hour workday. I would honestly, I'm in bed at 8.
I understand, no worries. So we can do your launch on a different day if you have a day off, or if you have an earlier time on a day that you work that you could feel like you might have more energy, we can choose that day.
Thursday, Friday, or Saturday are usually the days that I have available.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, we could do something as early as this Saturday. If you wanted to do something Saturday, we could choose this Saturday. Kat and I would be happy to support you on whatever time or day works for you. So think about that for a moment.
We're going to talk after this, right?
Yeah, we'll go into breakout rooms right now. I want to also say to everybody that if you're relaunching your business for the first time, if you've never done this ever, please do it. If you've never done this and you've been in the business 3 years, 10 years, whatever, like, please do this. Like just start over, just relaunch your business and like share this script and share this, and maybe offer group 3 help reset your community. You can use either of these flyers. Just choose a date and tell me what your date is, and we'll put it on the books and we'll create it. Now, if you have done this before, do another one. Okay, even if you have done this before, do another one. Cherie's doing these weekly. You know, her business is booming. She's got like constant, and Tara Shea boomed her business by doing these weekly as well. So if you're brand new, if you haven't been doing these weekly, I recommend doing these weekly. So this is definitely a way to really like grow your business. But the very first 10 days, it's really imperative to experience it. A lot of people feel like they need to know something. Like, I need to get better at, I need to know more about, the products, or I need to know more about the superfoods. I need to know more about the business. People think like, oh, I can't start until I know something. And it's really important to know you don't need to know anything. You're just inviting people, and all you need to know is your own experience. Like either I've had an experience, this was what I experienced, or I'm about to do this and I want to bring friends with me, and I would love to do it together, right? You can say whatever you want in your scripts, but the bottom line is all you need to know is your intentions and or your own experience. Oops, what happened here? All right. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Who's ready? Who's ready for this? Let me like go into gallery view so I can see you guys. Yeah, okay, Kristen's like, yay. All right, cool. Kristen's a yes. Awesome. Tara Shea's got her hand up. Yay, Tara Shea. Let's bring it back. Kat's all ready to go. Okay, let's go. So Kat and Lisa, you guys can work together. Heather's in. She just came on screen. Oh, look, everyone's here all of a sudden. What? Now I feel like I'm talking to people. Okay, awesome. So Lisa and Kat, why don't you guys create a date? Maybe on this Saturday, maybe tomorrow Saturday. I mean, you guys could do literally. I'm gonna just tell you, I had this one woman in Alabama. Okay, she's like in a food desert. She's like, no one eats like this here. I'm like, in Alabama. She's like, we live in a food desert. And that morning I said, when would you like to create your launch date? And she said, tonight. I was like, tonight, okay. She had 5 people on the call that night. She just invited all of her friends and her siblings, and so she had 5 people on the call that night. So I'm just saying, like, you don't need to necessarily like wait a long time, especially on a Saturday. Most people might be free. So if you wanted to make it for tomorrow, just you and Kat figure out a time, okay? If you'd like to do that, just choose a date and time. And then Heather and Tara Shay, when do you guys want to do something?
I was open to do something like Saturday night or Monday night or Tuesday, something that's, you know, has a little bit of room to invite a few people. I kind of wanted to do follow-ups with people that we've spoke with and how
Okay.
to follow up with them.
Perfect. So why don't you and Heather choose a date, and then let's choose a time tomorrow. We could do one tomorrow and Monday, or we could do one Monday or whatever. You guys select a date together. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the breakout rooms. Hang on a second. Wait, why
Heather,
can I
you,
not?
Rachel, and I want to get into a room for a sec. Or
I'm not able to. Hold on a second. Give me a second.
yeah.
And I am going into a breakout room with Lisa, and I'm going into a breakout room with Lisa, and why can't I open? This is weird. All of a sudden, my breakout rooms aren't available. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I'm not co-host. Reclaim host. Okay, now I can see breakout rooms. Okay, I'm going to open up 4 breakout rooms. So everyone's welcome to choose a room if maybe you and Heather want to choose a room. Lisa and Kat, why don't you guys go into room 1 and then I'll meet you there.
You do that.
Okay, so you're gonna click, just look on your screen for a little squares or something that says breakout rooms, and then you can join. There's an option to join room 1.
And whenever you have the moment, I just have like 2 questions.
Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
a room.
Under more, Lisa.
Oh, you want
The
to go
questions
into
are
a room?
for us.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the addressing.
Okay, go ahead into room 2 then. Tara, Shay, and Heather, if you guys want to work on something. Kristen, do you need support with working on a healthy happy hour event, doing like some kind of virtual event?
Actually, I can work on that. I'm gonna get like Jo Marie or Kahina or someone from Team Radiance probably and do that, or even just going live. I want to go live with them.
Okay,
Mm.
great. Let me actually like I'm on multi platforms here. Give me a second. Okay, here. I thought I disappeared. Okay, good. So why don't you get them to choose a date with you guys as soon as possible so you can end the month strong.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So,
I guess
sorry, go ahead.
no. So we're done here today.
Right now, what we're doing is follow-up Friday, so we're just following up, inviting people. So the rest of the time is we just, you're welcome to stay here and work until 11. We're gonna go into breakout rooms and work on stuff together.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna jump off and contact Jo Marie.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
All right. Oh, and then I need to talk to you later about doing my mom and sister their onboarding calls.
Okay, can we do that today or today or tomorrow?
I can see if they're available when they're available today and tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll text you.
Okay, awesome. Tomorrow
Thank
might
you.
be tricky because I got a lot of people doing stuff tomorrow, but
Yeah.
they're supposed to be onboarded in their first 24 to 48 hours so that they can hit the fast start consultant.
Yeah.
Have you already been training them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So are they doing their widen your reach and all that stuff?
They're making their list. They're not really on social media though.
Okay, are they willing
They're
to?
gonna kind of. My sister's working on it being more, but they're gonna be more, my mom especially is gonna be more one-on-one with people.
Okay.
And I'm getting her email set up, and so she's gonna have email and text for people, but she's
Okay.
not.
Can
Yeah.
can they all invite people? Can you create a healthy happy hour with them and then you guys all invite together and then Kahina and Joe can be on there?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Don't wait for Joe or Kahina's schedule. Get your thing. It's more important that your mom and your sister can invite at a time that works for them.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right.
All right.
See you in a little while.
Okay, thank you.
Roger, we can chat in a little bit. I'll call you a little later.
I think you're muted, Roger. And now Rachel's muted. Unless you guys can hear each other. Rachel, you're muted if you don't, or if you're trying to talk to Roger, and maybe she's talking to her roommate. Hey, everybody, have a wonderful day. I'm going to take off. Bye.
How about now, Gleneth? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Must have been my earbud doing something weird or something. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I just need to start sending out text messages and emails and DMs and all that stuff for Sunday. Obviously, if you want to join on Sunday, you'll be more than welcome. And if you want to invite people, it'll be this Zoom address.
Okay.
I'm
And
sure
F5?
you're well familiar with all of that process.
F5?
Sunday at 5. Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Of course. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Do you have just a minute? Oh, Rachel, I had one question about weight loss and the ULT. You're muted. Oh, you're on the phone. Okay, cool.
No. Not
Not
really. No. I
Hi,
didn't know.
lady.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Asking Kat some
Good. Would you
questions about this.
Yeah.
Superman.
let's ask Rachel.
What was the question?
I was just asking Kat because looking at the list of ingredients in the super meal, which I know is for me, I can feel it 1,000%, but I am at the end of trying to get off of some pretty serious prescription sleeping medication, and I'm wanting to make sure that there's no interaction. It's lorazepam. It's anti-anxiety, and it's nasty stuff. My body hates it. But I'm also not sleeping. And I also was telling Kat, I don't think you realize how ill I feel. Like it's hard to keep sitting up.
No, I'm so
So
sorry.
I'm really, really like,
We just
I'm
gotta get your
so
health
up
back on. Okay.
and a little bit overwhelmed. Like I love it. I feel the energy and it does feel aligned, but I'm like also like have to lay down really, really soon.
Okay.
It's really real.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know of any contraindications. I've had a lot of people get off their anti-anxiety meds by doing this.
Okay.
Lots.
I love because you guys operate the same way. It's like, is it a yes? Is it a no? Like we all kind of operate like that.
Feeling it, just like sensing
Knowing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's knowing.
And having you
I-
guys back
Lisa,
up is-
I also take lorazepam.
you do?
I also used to take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
I did. And my body didn't like it. Like
Mine either.
it helped me sleep, but it created more problems in my body. So I feel like just see how your body responds, because with the Western meds that I took from, God, sorry, for mood stabilizers and for depression and for sleep, I could feel how my body became dependent on them. And when I tried to wean off of them, it became way, like I didn't sleep at all. Like
That's
my
what's
body
happening.
became, on lorazepam that like I didn't sleep for months. So that makes sense. So
But my body
I
can't
think
take much more of it is the only thing. Like I'm having vicious migraines. I don't get headaches, you know? I mean, like I can't focus. It's hard to even keep my eyes open, so sensitive to light. I'm like worried about losing my job because it's like I'm right here in this place of like I need to sleep. I need to sleep. I also have health issues on top of that. So I don't know. This is just gotta work. It's gotta work.
Did
Gotta
you
work.
take the cherry
Yeah,
juice?
it is
Oh,
gonna-
you're gonna take the cherry juice tonight, and so we'll get to see how that helps you tonight.
Yeah.
How long
I
has
mean,
it been since you've done the
before.
protocol?
It didn't work in the past, but maybe now.
The cherry juice didn't work in the past. Did it make you more anxious, more awake?
No,
It just was neutral. Nothing
how
happened.
no.
how many tablespoons did you take?
I think the two. And then I was because I'm so super sensitive, I was worried about the sugar at night because I wasn't doing like any sugar at all. And if I have a tiny bit, my heart starts to beat really fast. So I was worried about the sugar. So I started having it diluted in salsa earlier, but it didn't help me sleep. But maybe this time.
The most important thing for your body to metabolize sugar is to actually reduce fat. So I don't know if you put oil
Epsom
on anything.
baths. Mm.
Yeah, the most important thing is to remove fat, except for like avocados from your diet right now.
Oh, I don't really use
So you
it.
don't cook with oils or anything?
No, rare. I mean, if every like maybe once in a month I would use like a teaspoon, like I just don't.
That's great. So you mostly like steam things or?
Um, I'm doing really in a bad cycle right now of like carbs and cheese, even though like red stuff made from legumes, but like still, you know,
You
and
said cheese
and
though.
dairy. Yeah,
So
yogurt.
cheese is fat. I mean, that is fat. That's going to make it hard
So
to metabolize sugar.
but that's like my pro. That's what I've been doing for protein. Yeah, I
You
need
don't need it
to.
anymore because you got the super aminos.
Yes, I'm so
So,
glad.
so if you can take out the cheese, you're basically living on adrenaline because cheese forces your body to produce adrenaline.
And coffee, girls, I'm like, really, I don't even want to cook anymore. I don't want to eat. I just want to do this.
Yeah,
I'm
just do
so
this.
happy to not have to cook or eat.
Yes,
I'm
good,
not
good.
kidding. Like, I don't have the
Yeah.
energy to feed myself anymore.
I
So
hear
this
you.
is
Yeah.
perfect.
I hear you.
Yeah, like I don't. That's why I invested in this because I'm like, I need to just get the stuff in my body so I don't have to eat.
I feel you.
Yes.
So glad you have this.
Yeah, me too. When was the last time you took Purium in this way? Like the ULT?
A long time ago, like over a
Oh
year.
my God, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
I really, with how you're feeling, I think that returning some of the power shake and getting all super meal, personally.
I'll try to do that.
And
Hang on a second. Start with just a super meal and see how you feel. And if you feel great on it, then I would recommend that too.
Just the original. Okay.
yeah.
Just say,
I'll
"Oh,
even
here."
gift you. I'll send you a little care package of like some of my greens, just so that you can add them if you want.
Oh, I know. Rachel suggested the spirulina for me last time and something else too, but I couldn't get it.
No, I know. The money. I went all in with the money and I'm negative in my account right now. And I'm going to show up and share online and talk about it all. Because my health, like my life has fallen apart.
Money.
And my health is amazing right now. That's the only thing that is keeping me above water right now.
Health is
actually self-care, superfoods, and sisterhood. Like I have been like crying. I've been demolished every day. I've had it such
like
extreme anxiety that I haven't wanted to live nearly every day. I've had these old thoughts resurface every single day. It's just how we evolve. But really honoring and nurturing and nourishing our bodies is vital. And I'm so proud of you. You're doing that.
Proud of you. And I have to say, Kat, that even though it seems so bad, I feel for both of us that it's like right there. It's just a matter of like turning the light on and it all changes in a fucking moment because I also love the name of this being alchemy, because I've been dabbling in alchemy for a long time, and I know that it's all just in this moment. That's not real. That's not real. This is real. And it's about choices and choosing, and it can change in a moment. And that's what I'm ready for. I feel like that's what you're ready for too. And I want to,
Oh,
like learn how I can incorporate this into the other things that I want to do once I have enough energy to show up and start really sharing with humanity, you know, in a much bigger way. And I know you are too. I know you are. But you got your health.
I finally feel it in my body, and I feel like it becomes a lot easier to talk about in a way that's powerful to reach people when we feel the transformation. And for me, like I've dabbled, you know, and then I had that
Dabbled.
lack mentality. Like I can't afford all the products that my body needs, and you know, so I wouldn't stick with it. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with the diet. I had peanut butter the other night, and my body was like, "You're an asshole." Like, and my body was like, "No, thank you."
I had
You know, I'm like,
coffee.
"Okay, I hear you."
coffee.
Coffee? Are you doing coffee right now? Oh,
Survival. Survival.
If you,
as soon as
let me just say something. If you can remove the cheese, your body will have less need for coffee.
I'm not doing any of it. Like I'm one of those people that I
You're all
can do
in.
it. Yeah, like
You're all in. Okay,
I'm
cool.
not concerned about it. I'm done.
I can't wait to hear how you feel in 3
Yeah.
days.
yeah.
But I was telling
Yeah.
Kat that I feel like I need a little bit more time to do this like getting out to friends. Like for me, getting the laundry done right now is like a day's event.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I just need a little
I've
bit.
been there.
Yeah.
I totally feel you.
You got
We're here to
You-
help you with your
yeah.
nervous system regulation, and so we'll go at your
That's
pace.
it.
You're totally good. We'll go at your pace. You get to, this is your business, so we're working for you, so you get to lead. You get to do it at what you need, okay?
It feels amazing to have you guys.
Aw. I'm so glad that we're all together. I'm so glad that you and Kat get to work together. I'm so glad that like we did this. I just need to call, I'm gonna call in, I'm gonna call that in right now and make sure that it happens. I mean, it's gonna happen. I just have to like, I actually just have to go through the motions and have you placed. So I'm gonna do that right now.
I don't know what she means, Kat.
I'm moving you under Kat.
Oh,
So that
Oh,
we're all
yeah.
working together. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rachel. You're
I
both
feel like
angels.
the universe started shifting this a long time ago in the illusion of time.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Fine.
It feels really good.
The world needs it. The world needs it. It's not just about me. Is this just my body? No. It's for all the bodies. It's for all the bodies, all the nervous systems. It's for all of the anxiety that the collective is going through. Because when I heal this, we all feel it. We all
That's
feel
so
it.
true.
We came here for this shit. We came here to do it. It's our mission.
Yep.
It was literally the messages that were coming in for me last night. I went on a drive. I was like jumping out of my skin. So I left the house and I went on like a 5-hour drive. And I pulled over and I sat in stillness and I just kept on hearing this is your mission. This is your mission. Like, and it's so much bigger than me. It's not even about me. It is about the collective. And there's so much suffering right now. Like there's so much. And because what I keep on being shown is because of what's happening energetically on our planet and in our bodies, disease is going to be exacerbated. Everything is going to rise. Like it's going to continue. It's not going down.
No.
Because we're being more inundated with toxins than ever before. And people don't want to hear it. And it's like, sorry, not sorry. You're welcome. Like, come on. Like, also, I want to learn how to deliver it in a way that is not upsetting to people. I think just by sharing more of my heart and my like, again, my story, not like what everyone else needs, but like what I've experienced, coming back to that. That's what I'm going to do today in my live. Yeah. Anyway, I love your lives, Kat. Thank you for being so on social media. You're really igniting me.
other people, and you're really like, you know, it's so uplifting to see your lives. It's really
Thank
fun.
you so
I get
much.
really excited when I see you come on. I'm like, ooh, like some people do lives. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna give them a quick like, but then Kat comes on. I'm like, I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
I get deep. I get deep.
You do
It's
get
the
I like, I'm like,
authenticity. You're
What's
so
that?
authentic and real.
Mhm.
thank you so much.
That's what sucks people. Yes, what's going to draw the people that need you right to you, moth to a flame.
She's a good model.
That's what I want. You know, that's what I want from others. When I observe, when I watch others, I'm like, wow, you're so unapologetically all of you, and that is beautiful. And
Yeah.
the more I follow and I watch people like that, I'm like, I want that. I want to exude that so
are
that other
that.
people have more.
You
Oh,
are.
thank
Honey.
you.
I
Thank
don't
you,
think you need
boo.
to work on that. You got it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
I think
Well,
you're going
let's-
to be just great.
So Lisa, are you open to doing any lives or doing, you know, stuff like
Yeah.
that yourself? Okay, cool.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, good. So in your first 10 days, we say do if you get 399 points, 399 points towards a $100 bonus if you do 10 in the first 10 days.
I know myself. I can't do that.
Can you do 3 this week?
If here's the thing, my focus and my I swear that shake just did something.
You just have it?
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Well, I'm focusing on something other than feeling like shit. And you know, the light and the hopefulness coming in. But like I have a very hard time focusing. Like sometimes I cannot make myself think. I can't even make myself. And when I get like that, it's very hard to come out of it. So I need to know exactly, I need like what I put out is going to go out there. And I don't want to be putting out, I'm doing this half-assed, I'm rushing through this, I'm not clear about what I'm saying. I'm somebody that has to believe 1,000% in what they're saying. I mean, like the utmost in like
Yeah.
truth and
Yeah. How about if you just share like I'm feeling like shit and I'm doing this transformation and I'm gonna let you guys in on my journey. Here we go.
yeah,
That's real, and that's really gonna help people want to like follow your journey.
yeah,
Tell them how you feel.
That's how I-
Get real with the world. Get really honest. Like this is what I'm going through on the deepest level. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I'm gonna pull back the curtain. You guys are gonna see me right now. This is what I'm going through. And I have decided to do this like health journey with my friend Kat and my friend Rachel. You can tag us and say, and like I've been watching my friend Kat totally transform her health, and I'm really believing I can too. And so here's the beginning. I'm going to document it here. This is my video blog day 1. Here you go.
Not only that, you're
Hang
like
on a second.
me.
Hang on a second. Hang on a
Maybe.
second. I wanted to see if that landed. I just want to like give you a moment to.
it landed. Some fear came through. And I also I'm like wanting to be clear that the reason why I want to do it is because I want to show up in a bigger way. I want to show up in a bigger way, and I can't do that while I'm in a fog, and I can't do that while I'm not feeling well. And so I've used the products before. I know what they are. I know I can feel the vibration. I can feel the energy. I can, you know, I believe in it. And yeah. And is anybody else feeling the same? Like, is anybody else interested in doing this? You know, for similar reasons. Like I want to work with, well, anybody, but people that are sort of wanting the same thing.
Yeah,
And if you have a
exactly.
bigger vision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, because
I love-
that's what really this is about. I mean, that's what these lives are about. It's like you're reaching out to people to have you're having a conversation with whoever you need to have a conversation with, whoever you're feeling like I really need to say this and I'm looking for this. You know what I mean? Like, is anyone else feeling me? Is anyone else out there feeling like I do? Is anyone else hearing me? Like, I need to connect with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's really that's what this is. You're like looking for people who you want to authentically connect with. Like, who do you want to connect with?
Yeah.
You want to meet more people who can relate to you, who are in the same situation, that you can like actually feel that support from them also having that experience, that you want to also maybe like share this journey with, that maybe we can do this together. or, you know, or maybe they'll watch you and then they'll see your journey and then they'll get inspiration and go, okay, just saw you do it. I can do it too.
I also just love everything that you shared because it was your voice, your experience. That's valuable. You're valuable.
Mhm.
Yeah. And letting go and, you know, letting the divine intelligence arrange it. You know, that's not my job. My job is to show up. My job is to be clear about my why. And then, you know, it's not for me to do, or, you know, I can have a vision. I'm not going to just like blindly, people say, just surrender. Well, surrender with a vision or you're going to just drop, you know, but like also the divine organization that brought Kat and I together again, that all of it that makes, you know, babies come out with the eyes and the mouth, you know, like the perfection of that knows how to organize and align people in the most perfect way that we can't create with the best flyers or whatever, you know, like you know, I want to let that intelligence kind of arrange things. I don't know if that sounds like not taking responsibility, but you know, the efforting is like overrated and I'm tired. I'm tired from the efforting.
Kat, you're muted. Or maybe she's doing a blender.
Oh, can't hear you, Kat.
Oh, I was just like saying yeah in the background, even though I was muted because I'm doing a smoothie action
Ooh,
with
look at that.
mango and banana and a whole lot of delicious greens and so good.
Yeah, so Lisa, you might want to look at the video I just did on it might have been the food and substance one, but the point is or maybe the Alzheimer's one, because I talked in detail about how important it is to get carbs to the brain. Like, so many people are afraid of fruit and afraid of sugar, and they don't realize that that's what their brain is made of and fires on. And then all the fats, like we think like, oh, I need protein, but it's actually the only reason we crave things like dairy and oily and any protein fats or anything is because it actually produces adrenaline to break it down into sugar. Is like our body's still trying to turn it into sugar, so it now has to dump a bunch of adrenaline to break up those really complex fat molecules and then turn it back into sugar, when you can just easily just get that from fruit itself. You can just easily get that from the cherry juice, and your brain needs that sugar in order to run. And so I talk about that in the autism and dementia and Alzheimer video. So that would be a good one for you to watch.
That, 'cause I'm so afraid of sugar.
It's literally the one thing that your brain needs in order to function. And when you eat fat, it prevents it from going in. It's like a condom around it's like wrapping a condom around your cells so that the sugar cannot get into your cells.
That could be a game changer.
Yeah, fruit
I would
sugar
guess
is
that after
so
this
different.
week, it's going to be very, very different. I'm going to feel very, very different.
Yeah.
I need to get that under my belt so I can move forward.
Yeah.
Yes, you're doing that.
Yeah.
You're doing it right now. You're like, I'm just really excited for you and really proud of you because
Thanks, Kat.
how you were, God, this fucking phone. Sorry. I don't want it near me. It's not mine. I'm okay. We only have to give to others what we first to give to ourselves, right? And you're putting yourself first now because how you were living before was not sustainable. I mean, if you keep on, like, if you were to keep on going the way that you're going, you'd burn out in ways. It feels like you're already depleted. So this is
Yesterday, I
going to
spent
be
the day with my mom that's 79 and has cancer, and she had more energy than I did.
wow.
I was like crying. I couldn't even my whole body hurt so bad. I was like tears.
Mm.
It gets real. It's pretty bad. I just lost a day's work because they said I was burning out. I'm more than burning out. I'm just trying to hide it. I don't know how it's at that point where and you know, it's like when a pendulum swings really far in one direction, it's motherfucking gonna swing really far in the other because I'm rising. I'm rising. I'm just doing it. not gonna live like this anymore. But you guys, I'm feeling really bad about taking so much of your time. So
I'm
It's
not
a
worried
long
about it. I
call.
mean, I allotted till 11 for you, but you also are really tired. And so you
Really
said you needed
tired.
to rest. I think what we really just want to focus on right now is like getting you healthy, and like if you can share how you're struggling on social media, that's where I would start.
Okay.
Just be really honest about your struggle. Don't say Purium, but if you refer to Purium, just say superfoods, because if you say Purium, they go and research it and buy it on Amazon. So just say superfood, just say health reset if you're going to refer to it at all. Okay. But let
Okay.
people know where you're going and that you're like about to do a health journey and you've got this and you've got this, you know, that you're like going in a new direction. Say, watch me. Say, watch me. I'm going to transform over the next 30 days. Just watch me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
You're getting your health back, your vitality, your life back. That you get to show up and serve and create that ripple effect, but that it starts within and for you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a beautiful day.
You too.
All right. Take care. Mwah, lots of love, you
Bye.
guys.
Thank you for
Bye.
everything.
My pleasure.
Bye, Lisa. Love. Bye, ladies. And Lisa, I'm here.
I was just gonna say, reach out. I don't want you, driving for 5 hours, like when you need somebody to talk to, okay? Right here.
I enjoy it. The drive time is
No,
like
I know, I
my
do too, but if you're like really need someone to talk to,
thank you.
call me.
Thank you.
And by the way, you're just
Ditto.
looking so vibrant, Kat. Like I cannot believe your
Glowy.
curls are so cute, and your hair is your face is glowing. Your face
Look at
looks
all these
so
hair.
beautiful.
You are
Oh,
glowing.
thank you. I
Lady.
still have I'm experiencing a little bit of psoriasis here, but you can't even see that much anymore. It used to be, I'm going to do a before and after picture just of my face and my hair.
Literally, the first thing I noticed on the Zoom today when you hopped on, when I saw your video, was your hair. I was like, wow, look at her hair's changing. I was like, her hair is totally like healthy. It looks so good.
Funny. It's like,
So
I love
precious.
they're so funny. I'm like, oh my God, I had ringlets when I was a little girl and they're all now is curly again. I'm like, oh my God.
So adorable.
Yeah.
Hey, really
Thank
quick,
you.
Lisa, I'm gonna call Purium. They may need you to like verify the transfer. They may need you to just consent to it. So if I call you, just answer it, just so you can just tell them verbally over the phone really quick. Okay?
Okay,
I'm calling them right now.
okay.
Okay.
And it's okay to send those other ones back for the original?
Yeah, do the super meal. See how you feel the next couple of days.
Okay,
And if you feel really good, if you feel like the super meal did well for you today and tomorrow, then you can return. Yeah, you can just tell them, you know what, I really realized I like the super meal and I don't want the power shake. You can say you tasted someone else's. No, I didn't. I don't want it. They don't
no,
even.
I have 2 vanilla chais, 1 original and 1 green.
Okay. Okay, honey. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.